Thinking of getting your hands on the beastly Audi RS6 C8? You're not alone. It's a petrol-powered super estate that offers exhilarating performance with plenty of practicality. But before you sign on the dotted line, have you thought about what it actually costs to own one? In this video, we'll break down the running costs of the RS6 C8, from insurance to petrol, tires, servicing, brakes, and even the potential repair bills. Let's dive in. The Audi RS6 is a super estate powered by a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 engine. It boasts 621 brake horsepower, goes from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, and tops out at an electronically limited 155 miles per hour, unless you opt for the performance packs, which push it beyond 180 miles per hour. It's a car that's just as comfortable blasting down the motorway as it is fetching the weekly shop. But, as with all performance cars, those stats come with a cost. But how much? Let's start with insurance. Insurance for the RS6 is not for the faint-hearted. It falls into Insurance Group 50, the highest rating. For UK drivers, this means premiums typically range between £1,500 and £3,000 annually. Of course, factors like your age, driving history, and location play a big role, but expect to pay top dollar for this powerhouse. Now let's talk petrol. The RS6 Avant is thirsty. It's powered by a 4-litre V8 after all. Audi claims a combined fuel economy of around 22.6 miles per gallon, but real-world figures are closer to 18 to 20 miles per gallon, especially if you enjoy pressing the loud pedal. With petrol prices currently averaging around £1.50 per litre in the UK, you're looking at roughly £120 to £140 to fill the 73-litre tank. Drive it enthusiastically, and you'll need to refill more often than you think. The RS6 comes equipped with 21-inch alloy wheels as standard, wrapped in high-performance tires like the Continental Sport Contact 7 or Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. You can also upgrade to 22-inch alloys if you fancy. For a set of 4 21-inch tires, expect to pay £1,200 to £1,500, including fitting. If you only need 2, that'll still set you back around £600 to £750. And let's not forget, these are ultra-high performance tires, so they don't last as long as standard ones. Budget for replacements every 10,000 to 12,000 miles, or even sooner if you drive aggressively. The RS6 service schedule is every 10,000 miles or 1 year, whichever comes first, but there's more to it than just oil and filter changes. A minor service typically costs £400 to £600 and includes oil filter, and a basic health check. However, at major service intervals, usually every 20,000 miles, costs can rise to £1,000 to £1,500, as this includes additional work like spark plug replacement, air filters, and cabin filters. Every 40,000 miles, you'll need a gearbox oil and filter change, which adds another £600 to £800 to the bill. Brake fluid changes are required every 2 years, costing around £150 to £200. And don't forget the Haldex system service, crucial for the Quattro all-wheel drive system, which costs £200 to £300 every 20,000 miles. All in all, owning the RS6 requires careful budgeting for regular and scheduled maintenance. The RS6 comes with 2 braking options: standard steel brakes or upgraded carbon ceramic brakes for those who like track days or simply want the best stopping power. For the standard steel brakes, replacing the front brake pads will cost around £400 to £600, while rear pads are slightly cheaper at £300 to £500. If you need to replace the discs as well, the costs jump to around £1,000 to £2,000, £1,200 per axle. For those with carbon ceramic brakes, the costs are significantly higher. Front pads alone can cost £1,000 to £1,500, with the discs priced at a jaw-dropping £5,000 to £6,000 per axle. Rear brakes are slightly cheaper, but you're still looking at £3,000 to £4,000 for discs. Fitting costs for brakes vary, but for standard steel brakes, you'll pay around £200 to £300 for labor, while carbon ceramic systems often require specialist fitting, pushing labor costs closer to £500 per axle. While the carbon ceramic setup offers incredible longevity, lasting over 50,000 miles with proper care, the upfront costs are a significant investment. Now let's talk about potential headaches. Like any high-performance car, the RS6 Avant isn't immune to issues. One common problem is with the air suspension system, which can develop leaks over time. Repairs typically cost £1,000 to £2,000 per corner. Another issue is with the turbochargers, especially if the car hasn't been properly maintained. Turbo repairs can set you back £2,000 to £3,500. Then there's the carbon buildup in the engine, a problem for many direct injection engines. Cleaning or fixing this can cost around £500 to £1,000. Regular maintenance helps reduce these risks, but it's worth budgeting for unexpected repairs. So there you have it. The Audi RS6 C8 is a phenomenal car that combines performance, luxury, and practicality like no other. But owning one isn't cheap. From insurance to fuel, tires, brakes, servicing, and potential repairs, the costs can add up fast. So, in summary, taking all that we've spoke about into account, you'll be spending in the region of £3,500 to £4,000 per year on brakes, tires, and servicing alone. You could look at this as a great deal, remembering you're getting supercar-level performance at a fraction of the price. Similar performance in a supercar could cost you this much on a yearly service from a main dealer alone. If you're prepared for these expenses, the RS6 can be an absolute dream to own. Just make sure your wallet is as ready as your heart. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. What's your dream car? And would you take the plunge and purchase an RS6? See you in the next one.